And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Another Monday live. Welcome to the what we call it? Welcome to the water break. But look, this is a special edition, ladies and gentlemen. And my guy made sure he put it in the title. He didn't want to give us time to give him his flowers. He wanted to let it be known before you even come into the live that it is his birthday, man. We're gonna let B Rich take the floor on this special day. Today is B Rich's birthday, the old man of the crew. If y'all don't know, B Rich is the old man of the crew.
I'm the
Today
young
is his
man.
birthday.
What
Yeah,
going on,
today.
y'all? What's up, man? It's my birthday. Everybody wish me happy birthday, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate everyone listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Twitter,
Yeah, man.
all that good stuff, man.
Man, throw your cash app up there, man, so people can
Man,
show you some love, man.
that's a great idea, actually. Let me see. See,
Yeah, man. Put your cash up
you
there
got me
so the
giggling.
people. Yeah, so the people can possibly show you some love. You never know. You know, the one thing about it, man, a lot of times we go through life, or we go through when we're doing things like this and we feel like, hey, I don't want to do something like that. But there are people out there who may want to bless you. There are people out there who just want to show love. You know what I mean? And so make sure you throw it up there. Like for those in the chat, there go B Rich's cash app. You know, if you feel compelled to, if you're led by the spirit.
Yeah, man. If y'all want to come in and give me a cash app, it's BRich404. That's BRICH404 for y'all on the podcast land that lives forever. If you ever hear this, go ahead and cash up your brother and put happy birthday on there, and I will definitely reply back and say thank you.
Hey, before we get started, even more, I do want to pay some bills. This episode of the Waterboy Show Live, you are rocking with the number one sports podcast in the city of Atlanta, Atlanta's number one sports podcast. This episode is brought to you by MW Cooling, Heating, and Air. Make sure you hit them up so you can feel real cool in the summertime, and you can make sure everything is good and refreshed and ready to go once it hits winter or once things change over into the fall. That is MW Cooling, Heating, and Air, and you can contact them at 352-537-0579. That's 352-537-0579. MW Cooling, Heating, and Air. But go ahead, birthday guy. I can't say birthday boy. That's for my boys.
Yeah, for sure.
The birthday man, the birthday guy.
Man,
You know
so yeah, man. So I kind of started my birthday off on the wrong foot, man. I woke up.
Please change your fire. Put a battery in your fire alarm,
bro. It's hooked up to the. It's wired, and I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's like a backup battery or something. I tried to do. I got a ladder and I climbed up there and I unscrewed it, and it was wired to the wall. So I don't know. I put it in Chat GPS and
Chat GPS. All right,
whatever it's called, Chat GPT. Y'all know I'm slow. I put it up there, man, and it told me it may be a backup battery that's doing it. So I don't know. I gotta do it one more time and figure it out. But But
anyway, man, I knocked you out what you were talking about. Go ahead, man. Talk about your birthday.
You do that a lot. You just did that.
No, I don't. You do it a lot. But go ahead, man.
We both do it a lot.
No, I definitely don't.
Yeah, I woke up on the bad foot today, man. My child's mother, man, called me and was upset, man, because I didn't pay the insurance, the car insurance.
Oh man, forgot bringing this to the podcast.
Yeah, man, my day started bad. Yeah, like we telling stories. That's what we do. We tell stories about our personal life so people can feel where we're coming from and get to know us. So yeah, man. End up catching up on insurance. Forgot to pay it, man, and insurance was lapping. I had whoo. So my birthday started off bad. So let's make it right. Let's fix it. My bad for not paying the insurance. Sorry about that. Won't happen again. Bad day, man. But I caught it, man. I didn't get no happy birthday or nothing, bro.
Rio, he said, man, happy 60th.
Yeah, Rio, go on. I can't say thank you to that, man.
Yeah, happy 60th. Be rich. Hey, man, listen. To make it to 60 years old is a blessing. B.
I'm not 60 years old.
That's a blessing. Hey, but I'm just saying. But I'm just saying. One day you hope to be.
Yep. It says you are a real person. It will get better. Thank you, Christy. Fix it, Jesus. Like my granny would say. They're right. 82 Monte Carlo.
You know what I'm saying? One day you will, man. One day you will be 60. That's what the plan is. But listen, man, I have to push back on something you said about around this insurance and around your birthday. I got to give you a slight pushback, my brother.
Yeah.
You said, and I quote, "Today started bad. It's been bad."
I mean, just imagine waking up like I'm
No,
asleep.
no, bro. We
The
not
phone
speaking
rang.
anything negative. So okay, y'all went through that. What I'm saying to you is speak
Yeah.
positivity over your
Oh
birthday.
yeah, yeah.
We're not accepting that it's bad for the day. Do not speak that
Well,
on your birthday. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
it put my spirit in an unsettling way this morning. Wake up like that. That's
Hey
all.
man, listen. You passed that, man. Speak positivity, man. Speak
All right,
nothing
right,
but
right.
blessings and a real good, easy day. Nothing but a great day, happiness, fun, joy, all that. Speak that. So I got to push back on the term bad. We trying to throw those terms away. You know what I mean? Look, even though I was just talking to somebody about Paris, and I was telling them how bad Paris is, I say that to anybody. It's one of the worst places I've ever been to in my life. It's musty. It stinks. They need to start passing laws where you have to wear deodorant, because I don't think they've seen Degree. I don't think they've seen anything like that. I don't think they've heard of Listerine or Scope. It was just funky out there in Paris. I don't know how it's the place of love. It stinks. Now I would say bad about that, but your birthday is
Well,
not bad.
hold on. Like Paris was all right. I got a chance to go see the Mona Lisa. I went to the Louvre. I got a chance to do some sightseeing. But you all right. It was musty when we got there, and I think the hotel we sat in, we stayed in, was kind of like it wasn't the best hotel. I mean, it was a boutique hotel. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. The food. I didn't like the food, but I did like Paris overall. I liked it. I
Paris,
enjoyed it.
one of the worst places I ever traveled to. It was musty. It
Hey
stinks.
man, tell them about the
It's
was
straight
that
up horrible.
was that the place you got the honeymoon suite?
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
have a honeymoon
tell us that
suite.
story, man.
Nah, man, I get there and they put me. They say the only room we have left is the honeymoon suite. Now I've seen movies where they have circular beds or heart shaped beds. So you walk in the hotel room and there's no shower. There's only a tub. Nothing wrong with a tub. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, you grew up taking baths, but once you get a little older, you start taking more showers. At least men do. Ladies still get them a good bath. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have a shower. Everything was fluorescent pink and fluorescent green. Then you got to walk up these little stairs and you got this circular like bed. It definitely was a room for it to go down, but there was no going down. My wife was back in America and I was in Paris, and it was musty. It was funky. It stinks. I don't like it. I don't want to go there again. I see no point in going to Paris. It was musty, crusty, musty. Paris is what I call it. What they call it? The city of love. What do they call it? The country of love, the city of love. Look, whatever they call it, they should change that to the country of must, the city of must, whatever it is, just musty.
Thank you,
Straight
Daryl.
up
Appreciate that,
musty.
man. Appreciate that, Daryl. Hey, my Cash App is up there, man. If y'all wondering, it's my birthday. If y'all want to go ahead and bless with Ninja, please, please. There's the Cash App. Go ahead and hit me up, and I will give you a shout out as well.
Man,
All right,
who is this? Who is this?
nah. It's cool. It's cool. They just listening.
Okay.
Yeah, they just. I had sent them a link to list. I didn't realize that was gonna come up on the back, so we good.
Okay. I thought it was some kind of like spam or whatever going
Oh
on.
no.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was about to get on the boot. I'm about to get the boot clean on up out of here. So look, man, NBA playoffs. NBA playoffs still rolling. We do have the finals matchup right now. We have the Oklahoma City Thunder, who's been the number one team in the NBA record-wise all season. And then we have the Indiana Pacers, who, hey, last year they were knocking on the door and made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And this year they kicked the door open and made it to the finals.
Yeah, man.
You
Trey,
know,
so like I'm not sure of their franchise histories, but as long as I've been watching NBA, I don't think Indiana or Oklahoma has ever won an NBA championship. Am I correct?
well, of course, Oklahoma City hasn't won one. I don't remember Indiana winning one. I know the
But
last
they've not.
time they went to the finals is when they lost to Kobe and Shaq. That was Kobe and Shaq's first title. That's when Reggie Miller hemmed Kobe up, kind of put Kobe
Yeah.
in the chicken wing a little bit. But yeah, that's the last time I remember them going to the finals. That team with I think it was Mark Jackson, Jalen
Yeah.
Rose,
Yeah.
uh, Reggie Miller. Yeah,
And so, hey man, looks like we're gonna have a brand new NBA champion this year. So,
100%.
um, I mean, OKC, I don't consider a big market. Indiana, I don't consider a big market. So, you think it's gonna be one of the lower viewed finals? What do you think?
I mean, it could be because both stars are really making their way up. Neither one of them is a polarizing character like a LeBron James or like a Steph Curry. You know, when I mean polarizing, it's someone everybody gravitates to and wants to see. But I think this is an opportunity for one of those men to kind of, take the reins as far as really cementing their name in the brains of us NBA fans, and letting it be known they're here to stay. So someone will walk away an NBA champion. I think it's gonna be OKC, me personally, but Indiana, they do have experience as far as the coach. Now I think we had a discussion about that. So that they do have experience when it comes to the coach. So we'll see.
All right, so we got to pick a side. So you're picking OKC. I'm gonna have to pick Indiana. Now I want you to tell me why you think OKC will win, and I'll tell you why I think Indiana's gonna win.
I mean, you didn't have to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? You could have agreed, but
No,
that's
we gotta
fine. Okay.
disagree, man. That's how we do, bro.
I mean, okay. I mean, I
OKC's gonna
disagree. I
lose.
disagree on that. I disagree on that. But okay.
You disagree on
All right, man.
everything.
I think no. I just agree with what's right. And a lot of times,
You're wrong.
I just fight for what's right. That's all. I just fight for what's right.
Okay, now you
But
Beastie
but
Boys.
okay, see,
Now
I
you
think
Beastie
okay.
Boys.
I'm doing what?
Now you're Beastie Boys.
No. They fight for your right to party, not
Okay.
fight for what's right.
Okay.
Okay. And then you know what I'm saying? And there were times that I fought for my right to party as well. That's why I was rebelling and sneaking out the house at 14 to go to the club.
You was
But
bad.
anyway,
Trey.
no,
That's why you
no,
make the
no.
show cool. 'Cause I wasn't bad. I couldn't. I didn't
I
sneak.
was first
I
off,
was scared to
first off,
sneak out the house.
first off,
I was
I
scared to
was
sneak
not
out the house.
bad. I was not bad.
You used to sneak
I
out the
was
house
not
at
bad.
14. That's
Man,
bad.
14, 15, that's
That
not
is
bad.
bad. I would
That's
get
not
beat down.
that's
Not
not
saying you
bad.
wouldn't get beat down, cause I know Miss Montgomery, but you didn't care.
That's not bad.
All right,
That's
keep.
not bad.
I'm
That
sorry.
just that's just being a teenager and getting out trying to be grown too fast. But anyway, I'm gonna go with OKC. I'm gonna go OKC
And why? Why
because
you gonna go LKC?
I was getting ready to explain.
Thank
You
you
know what I'm
for the
saying? I
happy
was getting ready
birthday,
to explain.
Jason, Ricky, and Robert. Thank y'all. Go ahead.
They've been the number one defensive team all year. Now Indiana loves to play fast. They love to get out, change you in the plan, their pace of game. But I think the way OKC plays defense, I think that OKC will be able to weather all that fast pace play that Indiana loves to do. I think they have the length. I think they have the size to really affect the point guard position, to really affect the ball handlers bringing the ball up. That will kind of slow down some of that fast pace a little bit. I just think and they can score. They have a superstar. They have rebounding. Like when it comes to what's up, Bryce? Man, hey, Bryce checked in, man. We need to do another live with Bryce, man, to
Oh
chop
yeah.
it up with him about Hawks. But anyway, when you have a team that can bring some serious defense, like we talked about in the last episode, me and B Rich recorded. It wasn't on live, you guys are here, but we talked about how when it comes to sports, so when it comes to basketball, particularly, one of the first things we want to run to on why a player is good or great or why a team is good, we go straight to the ball going in the hoop. That's the main thing we go to. They scored this amount of points. They scored that amount of points. They scored this amount of points. Well, guess what? You have to play defense as well. And OKC brings a defensive mindset to the table that I feel like will prepare them to the NBA championship. I feel like they have the squad. Now, Indiana does have the experience from the coach who's won a title, but I think at the end of the day, I think OKC gets it done based on their defense alone, and I think they can put the ball in the hoop as well. But I think their defense will affect some of the game. I'm not saying they're gonna shut Indiana down, but I think they're gonna be able to have their defense become imposing, and I think they walk away with the title in 6 games. OKC winning 4, of course, Indiana winning 2.
Okay, that's a good point, Trey. I agree with you. I think OKC is a very strong team, and most likely they'll pull away. But for argument's sake, I'm gonna speak on Indiana's behalf. But before we do that, I'm gonna go to my Instagram followers. We're gonna go there and see what they're saying. Number says happy birthday. Thank you very much. Miss Betty B. Rich, my mother says, "Happy birthday." Thank you, Mom. Wait, it says, "You wake up, it's a good day." Thank you, thank you. Um, State the Great says, "Facts. Paris sucked to me too." Said, "Happy birthday, Rich." That's what's up. But yeah, man. Trey, for Indiana, man, they got a big three to me, man. They got Miles Turner. They got the guy they got from Toronto. What's his name? Trey, I can't think of his name right now.
Siakam,
They Siakam.
Pascal Siakam, who does have championship experience.
Yeah. And they got our newest sensation. I'm gonna call him the Halibut because I love Halibut and it's good. So Tyrese Halliburton, what's his name?
Mm-hmm.
He doing his thing out there. You've been telling me about him for some time. You even said that he's better than Trey at one time. And I said, no. I still don't think he's better than Trey, but he's stepping up.
I never said Halliburton was better.
Well, you was saying he's just as
I never said Halliburton was better.
Well, you said something positive about him, and I didn't.
I did, but I never say he was better than Trey Young. I just told you Friday that I would take Trey over Halliburton.
I know you did say that. I'm just giving you a hard time like you give me. So let me give you a hard time for a change.
But I tell the truth though.
Yeah, I'll tell the truth too. But Halliburton, man, he's doing his thing. We're gonna call him the great halibut, the great halibut fish that we all like to order from Red Lobster or wherever you go get your fish from. But nah, like he been doing his thing, man. Like he stepped it up. He has a confidence that I see in him, man. And I see him being around for a long time. And Indiana, like you say, they got great coaching and they got a good bench. And this should be a good series. Indiana could sneak up and take this from OKC, but OKC been strong all year. That's what they showing you why they had one of the better records in the year. And it seemed like they have some high scoring games, Trey. So you got a high powered offense against a great defense. Something got to give.
I mean, I just think OKC takes it in 6. I think OK takes it in 6. I think SGA is ready. I think Indiana has had a lot of. You can never count them out, right? They've had a lot of crazy comebacks this year, right? They've had a lot of crazy comebacks all year. I don't think OKC, that's just my personal opinion. I don't think OKC allows them to make a bunch of those kind of crazy comebacks. Now, once OKC, game 1, Knicks lost that series in game 1.
They did. I said that.
They lost it in game 1. Like Mo, and look, and so us as fans, like we played sports growing up, but now we're not playing. We're not on a pro level, but we see stuff as fans, and we understand that momentum is real, even for fans. But since we've been doing this and talking to all these pro players, they really be stressing how serious momentum is. Every single, Super Bowl champions. We've had Super Bowl champions, Hall of Famers, and different people sit with us and talk to us about momentum and how you can really feel it on the field, on the court,
from the fans.
So I think that whole series, when they lost game 1 in that stadium, then they lost it in New York. When they lost that. When Indiana walked away with that game, I think it snatched the momentum away from the Knicks. I don't think they were ever able to get it back. I don't think the Knicks were that much better than them where they could allow momentum to get on the other side of them. But I don't see that happening to OKC. Could things like that happen? Of course, anything can happen. But I think OKC takes this series in 6 games. I think in Oklahoma City. I think they win the championship and they exercise the demons of Kevin Durant. Now, mind you, I have gone on record many times and said I don't have a problem with Kevin Durant leaving as a fan who is not an OKC fan. But if I was an OKC fan, boy, I would still be pissed off at Kevin Durant going to the Golden State Warriors. And so to see them go through all the turmoil that they went through, years with Russ without KD, they get Paul George. You end up getting Carmelo. Then you lose Paul George. You lose Westbrook. You lose Carmelo. And then you go through all this rebuilding time. But through all them cold years, came a diamond. Came a diamond in the rough, boy. Old Sam Presti. Shout out to old Sam Presti, boy. Through all those cold and rough years, they squeezed out a diamond, man. Pressure bursts pipes and pressure creates diamonds. And that was SGA, who only spent 1 year with the Clippers, made it to OKC. And they have a chance to exercise the demons of Kevin Durant leaving OKC on July the 4th. I can't remember what year it was, but I remember I was outside cooking when it came down. And I just think it would be, I just think it would be amazing. Me
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, to go back to what Trey was saying for you guys that don't know, why he's saying that they lost that the Knicks lost it in game one. I mean, the Knicks was up by like 14 points with like 3 minutes left, 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. And people say if the Knicks would have just let the shot clock go out the whole game, they would have won the game. They would have just each series just let the shot clock go down, they would have won the game. Somehow, some way Indiana found a way to come back. It was like one of the biggest meltdowns in NBA history to lose a game like that. The Indiana Pacers found a way to come back and win that game. And it was an amazing game. It was in overtime. They won. And even Halibut, he put the choke sign up like Reggie Miller when he tied the game up, which I thought was a game winner till I saw the replay when he stepped on the line. But that was an amazing comeback, and I just think that deflated the New York Knicks' chance of winning this series. So, like he said, from game one, when that happened, it seemed like Indiana just took the game and it sucked the life right out of New York, man. So that's what we're talking about with game one, if y'all didn't know. But a lot of y'all probably
Yeah, it definitely did. And all the Knick fans, and I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't be happier. It couldn't happen to a better fan base. Cause somebody had the nerve to say, oh man, the Knicks pulled off a Falcons type game. No, buddy. Y'all pulled off a Knicks. Y'all pulled off a New York Knicks type game. Spike Lee is somewhere still dressed like a black-o'-lantern. Go back and see our whole video where I say he was dressed like a black-o'-lantern in his New York Knicks socks, his crazy New York Knicks hat.
black-o'-lantern?
Talking about Crooklyn, looking like a black-o'-lantern, looking like a black jack-o'-lantern. That's why I call him a black-o'-lantern. Wearing all that orange, looking like a black-o'-lantern.
Oh my God!
Wherever he is somewhere, shout out to all Knick fans didn't talk trash about Trae Young, but all y'all who did, guess what? You see the Hawks hat. And for those who listening who don't, I'm rocking the Hawks hat. I'm from the city of Atlanta. I represent for Trae Young. So all the Knicks fans who want to talk trash, look at you now. You're right there. You're probably on vacation right now. Jalen Brunson is probably at the same hotel that Trae Young and his family is at. They out there celebrating together. Take that L, hold that L. Do it. Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. Y'all can say F Trae Young all you want.
Take that for spitting on Trae, man. They spit on Trae. I'm glad y'all lost.
Hey, buddy. Bing bong. Bing
bong. Ding dong.
Hey man. Bing bong, you got sent home. Yes. That's the new saying for your New York Knicks. Bing bong,
you got sent home.
Hey, yeah, I like that. Bong, you got sent home. So talk that trash about Trae Young no more. Anytime you talk about our guy, we coming for you as well.
Hey Trae, so man, so some way I'm gonna spin it back to Atlanta some way with these finals. Man, I like the way what's his name, Miles Turner, the center for Indiana playing. He the center, right?
Yeah. What about it?
He's a free agent come the end of the year.
Yeah, he going back to Indiana.
Man, I hope the Hawks can get him, man. I hope the Hawks can get him. I hope
if they have him, he'll probably go back. It depends on if they win or lose. If they win, he'll probably end up back. Probably take a deal, a smaller deal. If they lose, they may want to go ahead and move on. Miles Turner, he's the longest tenured Indiana Pacer at this moment. He's been there for a long.
Did he come out of high school? Was he one of the?
I got to look it up. I don't know everything about Miles Turner. I'll look it up right now. But I know he's been there the longest, and so it's good to see guys who have spent some time. I mean, Miles Turner seems like he's been in the league forever, but the man is just 29 years old, which is crazy because it seems like he's been there at all. He played one season for Texas, so he went to Texas, same place as the great Kevin Durant. I got to say that every time. He went to Texas, played one season. He was drafted number 11th in the 2015 draft, and he played center and power forward for them. So yeah, man, he's been with them. So he made an all-rookie team, 2-time NBA blocks leader. Yeah, but that's it as far as NBA accolades. He got some accolades in college in high school. Yeah, shout out to Miles Turner, man. Congrats to him for sticking it out through all this time. You love to see it for players like that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Miles Turner. Hopefully we can get him.
Hey, but look. Why are we talking about Indiana? And why are you talking about
Damn, that thing get on my nerves, man.
well,
Jeez.
duh, and the listener, it drives them crazy,
I'm
man. It's
sorry,
unprofessional. It's unprofessional, be rich.
Yeah.
It's downright ridiculous. But anyway, I want to bring up the guy who you said you call him the halibut, the fish that we all love. But I'm gonna call him Halliburton because I'm not gonna shorten his name up. I wanna take a short journey for all y'all who remember about Halliburton and just show you how wonderful life can be, and just how some people are quick to judgment and quick to clown, and then they left with egg on their face right now. He hasn't won a championship yet, but if you remember, the Olympics just passed. Am I correct?
Yes.
The Olympics just passed, right? What's one of the biggest things that came out of the Olympics? Everyone on Twitter clowning Tyrese Halliburton because he didn't log any minutes on the USA team. We're clowning him. Or Twitter was going in, clowning him about how he didn't get in the games, how he didn't get to play at all, how he just went along for the ride. Look at Halliburton. He didn't even get a chance to play. He just rooting them on this, and they no cracking jokes. The way fans love to do. Look at him now, though. Look at him now. One summer later, look at him now in the NBA Finals. And it just show you how life turns around. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Halliburton because he did walk away with a gold medal, but people were clowning him, talking about how he didn't log any minutes. I mean, hell, Jason Tatum almost didn't even play. They weren't even putting Jason Tatum hardly in any of the games. But then after the press started being on the coach, they started letting Jason Tatum get some run. But Halliburton didn't get to play. Twitter was clowning Halliburton. If anybody remembers that, let me know if I'm the only one who remembers that from last summer. The talk coming out about how Halliburton didn't get to play. And look at him now. Look at him now in the NBA Finals. He hasn't won a championship yet, but life, man, life is beautiful. Life can turn around at any moment, man. Just keep on doing the work and drown out the noise, because half these ninjas don't know what the hell they talking about.
Hey, man, shouts out to the halibut, the fish we all love. Hey, that's what's up, man. I didn't realize he was on the Olympic team, Trey. And the fact he probably picked up a lot of experience watching those guys and a lot of confidence practicing with them guys. So look at it paying off, man. Congratulations to you. I'm a fan. I become a fan since I watched you this series. I never really watched you play. I knew about your name and I seen the highlights, but I got a chance to watch you play in some games, and you're a great leader, man. You ain't Trey Young, but you right there, man, and you right there where we want to be. I ain't gonna lie, man. Trey, so are we done talking about NBA Finals? I want to talk about something I did this weekend, man.
Okay.
You got anything else to say?
Yeah, I can always come back to it. Go ahead. Okay. Tell us. Oh, hold on. Let's pay some bills one more time. You are now rocking with Atlanta's number one sports podcast, the number one sports podcast in the city of Atlanta, the Waterboy Show. And this episode is brought to you by none other than MW Cooling, Heating and Air. That is MW Cooling, Heating and Air. Holler at them for all your cooling needs. Get that AC fresh. Make sure your lady not complaining about it's too hot in the house. Make sure when it's summer, make sure when it's winter time that it's not too cold. They can get your air right. They can get your heat right. And you can contact MW Heating, Cooling, and Air at 352-537-0579. That's 352-537-0579. Go ahead, be rich.
Yeah, man. Well, I got a chance on Saturday, man. I got a chance to go to the Braves game, man. My first Braves game of the year, man. And I got a chance to see Ronald Acuna hit a home run. And I was standing in line feeding my fat face one of these long slices of pizza. But it was great, man. I was there and I saw him at bat. I was like, well, hopefully he don't hit a home run while I'm in line. And damn it if he didn't. And I got a chance to see him go around third base and do his little stutter step, man, and take it in. That felt really good, man. We ended up winning 5-0, man. So I think I brought our Bravos some good luck, man.
Was that the last game of the Phillies series? Was that
we played Boston. We played Boston, man.
Oh, we played Boston?
Yeah, we played Boston, man. So it was a good chance to see that. We beat them 5-0, man. Riley hit a home run. And we had great pitching, man. And I got a chance to see Ronald Acuna hit a home run. That's my second time seeing him hit a home run at a game. But man, it was a great atmosphere, man. There was a lot of people out there. Man, if you ever get a chance, man, go out to Truist Park, man. It's really fun. And then got a chance after the game. I hung out at the Battery. I went to one of the bars, hung out, sat, and just watched the people. Man, it was a great experience, man. So usually I'm in the Braves, I'm in and out, and I used to do the club. I didn't do the club. I sat out there in the outfield, man. I sat in the outfield next to the kind of by the bullpen or the chop house, whatever they call it. And it was a great experience sitting out there, man. I was in the 200 section and just watching the game, man. It felt like I was in touch. But usually when I usually go, I get the club tickets and I'm down there in the dugout. It was a different feel. So I like having that experience out there in the outfield, just watching everything, just watching everybody, just a sea of people, man. And then afterwards, man, the Battery it's a lit place to be, man. And then they had a concert. They had the Key Glock concert afterwards. I mean, it was just the Battery is a cool place to be when on a game day, a concert day, whatever. If you get a chance, man, take your family out there and have a good time. We had a really good time, man.
Yeah, man, y'all go out there and check out a Braves game. It's really they say it's no bad seat.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Like,
at the
I'm
park,
bougie.
like,
I'm bougie.
yeah. I've been to a couple of games, man, and it's I haven't had a bad seat yet. I haven't had a bad seat yet. Now, when it's hot and into the summer, I don't like just being out there at 12 o'clock in the sun. No, I ain't doing that. Boy, your hat be sweating. Get that little line across your hat right there and mess your whole fitted cap up because you've been sweating so much in your cap. Nah, I don't like sitting out there. I like sitting at the little area where it's not all the way in the outfield. It's kind of sitting on the side, but it's kind of covered just a little bit over on the side, man. Real dope experience, man. But the Braves, all us Braves fans, but we gotta be patient with these Braves. The Braves are, it's gonna take a minute for them to get everything back where it needs to be. So we have to be real patient with these Atlanta Braves because they've been up, they've been down, and it's just been a struggle. It's been a real struggle with the pitching. It's just been a real struggle.
I mean, you gotta look at it, man. We lost Max Fried, one of our best pitchers. He's doing a hell of a job up in with the Yankees. And right now, man, two of our best players are just now coming back. Spencer Strider and Ronald Acuna Jr., man. Like, those by far to me are the best two players on the team. We had did Spencer Strider, did he win a Cy Young trade or came close to it?
I gotta look.
Yeah, well, he came close to it, and Ronald Acuna got MVP. So that's the caliber of talent that was out last year and coming back just now, just around this time. They're getting in stride. So like Trey said, we gotta be patient. I see the Braves coming on strong at the end of the year. They're gelling. We got too good of a hitting lineup not to produce. When those guys start clicking on all cylinders, I think we'll start seeing things in our pitching. We got to figure it out, and I got a lot of confidence in our GM that he'll figure it out, man. He'll get it right.
He hasn't won the Cy Young yet.
He came close. Yeah, he was like in the top. So
yeah, he was number 4. He was number 4 in vote.
Yeah, I hate that we let Max Fried go. I wish we'd have kept him, but hey, money.
Double A has to make some decisions that he's making, and I think his hands are tied to a certain extent with certain money. I don't think Alex Anthopoulos is allowed to do certain things that I think that he possibly would do if the checkbook was all the way open the way that he would want it. Mm-hmm. And so, I don't think they, of course, we all know that. I'm not saying anything that's super profound. I don't think they saw Max Fried as someone they wanted to pay a high dollar to. I don't think they saw him as a long-term answer. They thought they could replace, but they got to get this pitching together. The Braves have not gone all in on the pitching. We haven't had that in a while. We've had the bats. It's time to go all in on the pitching. Because one year you had the starters, you don't have the bullpen. Next year you had the bullpen, you don't have the starters. The Braves need more pitching. There are teams out there, man, who just has just pitching galore. Like they can just throw a bunch of different pitches at you. And when you get in these series, because the Braves are one of those teams that they play for championships. The Braves is not a team that's just happy being in the playoffs. When it comes to baseball, I put the Braves up there with any team as far as what the expectation is from the fan base, and that's to win championships. And when you're trying to win championships year in and year out, and that's the expectation, then you got to make sure you look at when we get through the regular season, how do we stack up and what resources do we have in our arsenal to be able to take care of these series. And when you get into a series, you need to be able to throw someone solid out there game one, game two, game three. If we got to bring somebody back around game four, hopefully you have four options. But all your Braves really had is game one, two. Then by game three, they throwing a darn bullpen game. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? When the Braves get into these 7-game series, by the time we get to game three, they almost got to throw a bullpen game in game three. In game three in the series, you shouldn't be at a point where you almost have to go to a straight bullpen game in game three. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the way that it's been. And people can say, well, we didn't hit, which I will admit, the Braves didn't hit the ball 2 years ago when we had one of the best records and we just were just killing everything. No, they didn't hit the way that they used to. And had they been hitting, it would have been better. But guess what? Had they had pitching, maybe pitching could have held them down when they went into these small slump at the wrong time in the playoffs. So they got to get the whole thing together at one time.
And it goes to show you, man, how we didn't appreciate the Braves of the 90s, man. We had some of the best pitching around, man. We had Smokes, Glavine, Maddox, Steve Avery. We had a lot of those guys, man, that could really pitch the ball, man. And that show you we won pennant after pennant after pennant with great pitching. I always think I remember a couple years ago we had the best hitting. I think we we had the most home runs in Major League Baseball history. And I just remember going into the playoffs, and I I don't like to put negative. I don't like to speak negative on my teams, but I kept thinking, man, great pitching always kills hitting. And I just was thinking, I was like, man, I hope we can somehow keep this going into the playoffs. But when you get to the playoffs, you get to that great pitching. Pitching always kills great hitting from my experience of watching baseball. And Trey is right. We need some pitching. If we want to win the World Series again, we need some pitching. I love our lineup, and I think our lineup will get us to the playoffs. But once you get to that playoffs, man, the pitching got to come through.
Yeah, 100%. So, yeah, everybody be patient. But if you get a chance, go out and check the Braves out. Support the team. We love the Braves. You know, we've talked about what the Brave hat means to the city of Atlanta, around the world. Some people say, hey, boy, you got to watch it when you win out in LA, though. It's funny how, man, some of these hats mean certain things in different areas. When to us, it's just the hat that represents our city. No matter where you go, you see that A on that hat, it represents the city. So go out. If you get a chance, take the fam to the game. Go out to a Braves game. Oh, yeah, and we got to reach out to Domino. Domino said that we were going to have us up, and we were going to go to a Braves game. So, yeah, when we get off, if not today, tomorrow, be rich, reach out to Domino. Hey, Domino, what's up? We trying to come up. Thought y'all were going to bring us up. We ready to go ahead and do it. Let's go to a Braves game. Let me know, and we'll do it. Go kick it.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him, man, for sure. When we get off the line, I will reach out to him today and see if he responds. Hey, y'all, if y'all wondering why you see the $ Be Rich 404, well, it's my birthday today, man. If y'all feeling happy and feeling like you want to bless your boy, man, go ahead and cash up your brother something, man. I'll give you a shout out, man. Thank you.
Man, well, let me ask you this, man. Since you've been with two things, one when you were a kid and one since you've been an adult, what's the best birthday gift you received as a kid, and what's the best birthday gift you received as an adult?
I say, man, like, as far as gifts, I can't think of stuff right now because, like, throughout the years, Trey, I've had a chance to
look at Kiss, man. Look what Kiss just put in there.
Birthday,
birthday pandering.
Yeah. Hey, Kiss. Hey, Kiss, look right there. Look right there. Be Rich 404. I'm pandering. Send me some pandering money. Thank you. So check it out. To answer your question, I can't remember gifts because I got everything I've wanted, man. Like, I can't ask for more. But, like, I can remember memories. And what I remember is two things. As a kid, I'll tell you what I do want for my birthday today. I want one of those vanilla log cakes from Baskin Robbins. If y'all know what that is, like a little cake and it's swirl. And I remember on my first birthday, my mom got me one of those cakes, and I still remember that. That's a great memory. At 1 year old, I don't know how I remember that, but I know when I always go to Baskin Robbins, and I say I always want one of those cakes. So today, I want one of those cakes. I remember that. And then I'll tell you another time, Trey, was when I had a surprise birthday party that my mom threw on Memorial Day. and I thought I was cooking for everybody. I thought I was cooking, and and it was a surprise. But it was the first time I gotten fooled about a surprise birthday, because I always wanted a surprise birthday party, and they got me that day. They did on Memorial Day, which wasn't my birthday, but it was my birthday celebration. And they really got me. I was down there just cooking it up. I'm up here cooking it up, grilling it up, man. Like, yeah, man, everybody coming over for Memorial Day. We about to eat. And then come to find out, man, it was a surprise birthday party, man. I like those type of things. So that was a great memory right there, man.
Hey man, that's what's up, man. Yeah, anybody out there, man? Look, if you have a birthday memory, man, that you want to share, it's always good to talk about these things, man. We're talking as a family. Anybody want to share some of the best birthday gifts they've gotten, best birthday memories, man? Please do. When I think about birthdays, I have a couple. I remember being a teenage boy and I got a herringbone.
You got a herringbone, Trey?
Boy, I
want one now. I want one now.
Boy, I had got me a herringbone, and back then I was an idiot. I had put like 3 goals in my mouth, so I had the 2 front teeth.
Did you have the open face?
Then I had this. No, yeah, I had one open face. Well, no, it wasn't an open face. It was a damn what I had on it. It wasn't a complete open face, but it was I forget what I had on it. But anyway, so I had the 2 front teeth, and then this one right here. And boy, I got that herringbone to go with it. Ooh, boy, it had an ink on it.
Yeah.
Boy, it had an ink on the charm. Boy, ooh, you couldn't tell me nothing. Boy, I
couldn't tell you Nathaniel.
Boy, I had my Delta 88 with the 30s and Vogues on it. Boy, you couldn't tell me nothing. Everywhere I went, I was jumping out so clean. All I heard was, who's that guy? Oh, it is I. Boy, I thought I was popping. Hey, let me see what Joshua said.
That's funny.
Hey, man. Hey, boy, let me tell you, that was one of my favorite birthdays. You couldn't tell me nothing. I had a herringbone. Nope, I didn't have a Cuban links. I had a straight up herringbone. Boy, I was standing in the club, thought I was popping. Boy, I had to I shine that thing up. I shine my goals up first. Boy, then I get the thing, shine my herringbone up right before we go in the club. Hey, we about to go. Hold up right quick. Let me shine the herringbone up. Boy, hit it with the rag. Ooh, boy, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Hey, Trey, I was watching Friday last night, man, and when Debo pulled up and snatched the dude, it was a herringbone. He snatched the dude herringbone, man. So my grandmama gave me that chain or something. Man, that's hilarious, man.
Hey, yeah. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Hey, let me run through some of the stuff. My boy Jimmy Slayton, he laughing at me saying, "It is I." I'm trying to tell you, boy, it is I. Boy, what Snoop say? He is I and I am him. Hey, man. And let me read Joshua's first. He said, I remember, I'm going to put your birthday thing up after we put these comments. So he said, I remember when I was 10, I got my dad's 8-track, and I must say it still works, and stuff from the past is made to last forever, man. Shout out for you sharing that, Joshua. Then Kiss, that's our family. That's our family. She said, I remember I got a pair of earrings so small, I think they went straight through the hole. That's a memory. That's a memory. They went in one side and came out the other. But listen, it's the thought that counts. And I know and me knowing Kiss, if I was to tell her it's the thought that counts, me, if I had to, I don't know if she would reply like this, but this is something I could hear her saying. You know, so I can hear her saying when someone said, "Hey, where's the thought that counts?" I can hear her saying, "Well, what did you think of having a thought that you should give me some that fit?" You know what I'm saying? Did you have a thought about buying me some earrings that actually fit? How about you think about that the next time? I'm talking about it's the thought that counts. Hey man.
Yeah, Monte Carlo. It says slim with the tilted brim. What's my
name?
Snoop
Hey
Dogg.
Hey man.
Hey Trey,
hey man, he is I and I am him. Slim with the tilted brim. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. So yeah, man, those are beautiful times. Look, kids talking about exactly. See, I definitely know her that well. Where I know she would have a comment similar to that. It may not have been worded exactly like that, but I could definitely hear her saying, "Next time, have a thought about making it fit." Did you ever think about that? And I'm trying to think, man, another real special birthday, man. I think it was like my wife and my kids, man. They took me to the cabin, man, for one of my birthdays. This was I don't know, man. It's probably been about 8 years ago. Cause I don't even think my baby boy was 2 yet, and he's 10 now. I think he was getting ready to turn 2, so maybe it was 9 years ago, man. We went to a cabin. We stayed for a couple days, man. She set up massage for me. She had my mom, like my mama make this dope gumbo, right? I'm talking about, ooh, this seafood gumbo. She don't make it no more. She done got a little older. She don't really cook like that, but she used to make some great gumbo. She had got my mama to make a big old pot of gumbo. I didn't even know. I packed it up in the car and didn't even know that's what it was. And so when we got to the place, man, she already had the people there ready to give me massages. She had the gumbo set. When I got out the massage, she had my mama's gumbo there for me, man. It was an amazing birthday. I just got to spend it with my boys and spend it with my wife, man. It was a really super, super dope birthday. That's one of the ones I can think of recently. And that it was just an excellent birthday.
Now that's good to know, man. Like that's great memories, man. I do remember a gift, Trey. I remember a gift when I was younger, man. Y'all remember them little electric football sets? You know, they kind of like was
Yeah. With the little men, where the men be like just a little stiff man, like,
yeah,
and
they'd
it
be like
vibrate,
this.
and they got
Yeah, it'd be like a running back. It'd be one like a quarterback. It'd be a
yeah, yeah,
blocker. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It'd be like a
yeah,
linebacker. So yeah,
yeah.
man. So you if you go to Sears catalog, you could order the team. So you order them by like NFC West, and then this. So me and Dexter, man, like we wanted like they had two versions. They had the Haiti where they made the men in Haiti, or it was Hong Kong, and we wanted the Hong Kong men because it was more detailed, and like the skin was more glossy, and the Haiti ones, they was like real clay, like the paint was, and it just didn't look as good. So he's like, man, I hope I get the Hong Kong version of the Falcons, man. This. That's how much we was into it, bro. And then
Yeah, man.
you put the bases on, and you'll find a fast base where a dude can just run fast. And you used to click it, y'all. You like click, and you go, it's like, and it just like vibrates. And so that's how we used to play before we got in television and PS5s and all of that stuff, man. We used to actually have to physically line up your men and go play by play. And they even had like little sponge footballs, and you could put them on the little yellow quarterback, and you pull it back and throw it and try to hit your receiver, man. That's how we used to play back in the day, man. So shouts out to that. I remember I had already had the board, and I was trying to get the whole collection of the NFL teams, and I was just praying that I get the Hong Kong Falcons instead of the Haiti. If anybody know what I'm talking about, please say something, but they probably don't because it was so long ago.
Man, we need to add stuff like that to our intro to some of our episodes. Like it show a quick little. I would have to explain it to Aaron. Show a quick little scene of like we get like that old set, and it showed a little football thing vibrating, or then we get like one of them old basketball games where you have to tap the thing to make the basketball go.
Yeah.
We need to get a little cool stuff like that to add to the intro. I think
Trey,
that'd be dope.
I know you remember this. You remember the little water games. You pour the water into the thing, and then you press the buttons, and you try to like it. It was a basketball one, man. It had two hoops, and then it was like an orange basketball, and you squeeze it, and you kept squeezing it, and it'll push the water up to make a basket, man. I remember that game, man. I used to sit there and try to play and make baskets all day on that shit, man. What happened to those things, man? Oh, I remember double dribbles, Jimmy. I remember that. On Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
man.
boy. Hey, boy. When you get the dunk, you go up for the dunk, and then it change screens to the gray.
Yeah,
it change screens
I used
to the
like
gray.
The one like that where he did.
Oh yeah,
that was sweet to me, bro.
Oh yeah. It changed screens to the gray. That was dope. And then Kiss said, y'all remember Tecmo Bowl? Let me tell you something. Bo Jackson, Eric Dickerson. Boy, those two guys, they could not be stopped. Bo Jackson, remember, you could get the ball and run up to the top of the screen. Then you could run back around and run around everybody. Bo Jackson and Eric Dickerson, those two couldn't be stopped.
It was like one defense that you could call that stop it. But it was like paper, rock, scissors. If you didn't call that defense, Bo Jackson was gone. He was gone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson could not be stopped in Tecmo Bowl.
I remember when I played with the Bears. It was a tight end, Cap Bono or Cap Bozo. I can't remember his name, but they couldn't stop this play when he just like come and slant. And if they didn't call it, he'd get it every time, touchdown. Man, that's crazy. We're going back remembering all this shit. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
More
Yeah,
ball,
yeah.
double dribble, man. And remember sometimes you put the in the Nintendo, you had to blow it. You had to blow the cartridge because it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
going right.
to make the cartridge work because it had
Yeah,
like lint on it or dust
yeah,
on it or whatever. Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. The good old days.
yeah,
The good
man.
old days. Hey man, so what you got planned? Because we almost about to wrap up here in a little while. What you got planned for the rest of your birthday? What you doing for your
Man,
birthday?
I'm probably gonna go out to eat, man, and eat good, man, and hopefully I get my little cake that I want, man, and shoot, man, just chill out,
What
man.
kind of cake? What kind of cake? You buying it or someone's cooking it?
The
Someone's
Baskin
baking it,
Robbins
I should
cake,
say.
man, the Baskin Robbins log cake. I want one of those this year, man. I want one of those for my
Kid.
birthday, man.
Look, Kid said, as far as gaming systems go, what's your best sport and which system?
I mean, I'm PS5 now, and Madden, and like I
Well,
say,
well,
like
well just say all time the stuff that you've enjoyed the
oh,
most.
I like I became a fan of the PlayStation, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've always liked PlayStation, and it was always Madden, and before NBA 2K, it was NBA Live. Y'all remember NBA Live by EA Sports?
Mm-hmm.
I used to love
Mm-hmm.
NBA Live, and then I used to like RBI. I remember RBI was on. No, that wasn't on PS PlayStation, but it was on Nintendo. I used to love playing RBI. That's the baseball game, and I think it became the show when it came to PlayStation. I played that a lot. I got into Grand Theft Auto when it first came out, but I'm not really just in that all day playing. And I really don't play a lot. I know what I love too, NCAA football, and they brought it back. EA Sports brought it back. But I used to spend all day trying to recruit, Trey. I used to get into that trying to get the 5 stars and the 4 stars, man. I have the #1 class in the country, man. And now, man, on PS5, if you play, it's really detailed. Trey, every week you got to do something. You gotta send the coach to the house. You gotta schedule a visit. It's that much detail now, man, to get the 5 stars to come there. It's very hard to do.
My favorite gaming system, and maybe I'm just a person who just loves staying in the feeling of nostalgia, right? It's Nintendo, hands down. Nintendo, I still love Nintendo. Just remind me of being young, remind me of being a kid. And Tecmo Bowl, Double Dribble, the baseball game. Boy, I'm talking about, boy, you get Barry Bonds, man. You get any of those guys. You get Jose Canseco, boy. You just slap a home run. I mean, it's out of here. Like those are my favorite games, man. Tecmo Bowl, Double Dribble, the baseball game on Nintendo. Those Contra. Like I know Contra not a sports game, but Contra, that was one of my favorite games growing up. Nintendo hands down. Later on, I really got into the PlayStation when I used to just beat up on B Rich and a bunch of other people in Madden. You know, because B Rich is like one of the worst that were playing Madden. Look, if he didn't have a
Man,
glitch,
let me come off
the
mic,
only
man. That
way,
man lying,
no,
bro.
hold on, now, let me talk. Let me talk. The only way B Rich
Man, he
could
lying.
ever compete is to put in a glitch. If he didn't have a glitch, he was just trash. I'm talking about just. I mean, like he was better than people who were more trash, but he was trash. Like he was trash. He was trash on like just one day of the
You
week.
just gonna sit
Everybody
up
else was
and lie.
trash 5 days of the week. You know what I
You
mean?
just gonna
I
lie like
depend
that.
the day. You know, B Rich was just. No, I mean to me you were. I ain't lying. I mean you
Let me,
compared to me,
let me
you
say this.
just
Let me say
you
that.
weren't good.
This how I play Trey, right?
You weren't
This
good.
how I play Trey. Like if I played Trey
You weren't
fresh
good.
from the get go, when he didn't know what strategy I was gonna use,
You couldn't beat
I
me.
beat him all the time. But after a while, when he see my go to plays and do that, he can adjust. He definitely would adjust. So if we played again, he kind of knew, all right, he gonna do this and do that. So he was very analytical on that. And so that's the only time he win after I beat him the first time, and then he come back and
You
play.
use glitches like when you beat me the
No,
first time. You did be rich. You did 100%. The first time I played you,
what was the glitch?
I was whooping
What
up
was
on
the
you. Then
glitch?
you started. It was a running back glitch where you pitch it toward done, and it's something you did with the buttons, and it make all my defenders freeze. Everybody on the game will freeze. True story. I put that on my kids. Everybody on the game will freeze, and then word done, you'll just run, and then you had another glitch where it was some kind of way he would run. Where he was almost running like sideways, like it wasn't even a real run. And then you'd be like, nobody's even trying to tackle him. You can't even run towards the man. So unless B Rich used the glitch, he couldn't beat me. He couldn't beat me. Hey, see, Kiss has a good question.
But Kiss,
so, listen,
Kiss, he said, why not?
Why didn't you adjust,
I'm about to explain, because at the end of the day, like, football is about chess and playing. Now, if it's so much you can do, and he's like, oh, I got this, it's like it ain't the element of surprise like playing in real football. When you come in, you put your game plan together and you play and you win. That's what I did. So when it's time to play again, he's like, oh, I know what he about to do now. La, 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 la. And he just key in on that. That's
look, let me ask you this. Who's the first person who taught me a glitch?
Eric.
You should know the answer to this. Nope.
Oh, I don't know.
You are. You're the first person who tried to teach me a glitch. You are. So you are. You the first person who said, hey man, you need to learn these glitches. I didn't even know E at the time. Neither one of us even knew E at the time.
The only reason I told
you need to learn how to do glitches.
The only reason I told him
about a glitch.
No. This is why I was telling him how to do glitches, because we went to Linux and I was participating in the Madden tournament.
That happened 2 years after what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna still go and tell you, but I had got down to like I was in the last little bit where I had won a couple games and I was doing my thing. Oh, I didn't win.
That dude won one game and then he lost the second game. True story.
I won 2 games.
Please don't put no sauce on it. You won one game, you lost the second one, and then they almost threw. Then they almost threw you out of there because the guy used the glitch on you and you start complaining, and the guy said, "Well, you know what they say: if you don't got a glitch, you better get one."
All right. So now, the reason I told you about the glitches was because we started playing online. And like Trey, if you play online, man, that's all they're gonna do. So you gotta learn how to do it and how to stop it.
Okay.
And to answer your question, so why you didn't know how to stop it?
So listen, when I met you, you were already playing online. I wasn't playing online. The first time I played online was over at your house. So like I think you be forgetting what's going on. But anyway, the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, is like, and I'm not even exaggerating. B-Rich was not good at Madden.
Yes, I was good at Madden. How you gonna just tell the world that I wasn't good when I was good?
I'm just telling you in my opinion.
Okay, in my opinion, you was trash.
Okay. I mean, okay. Nope. All right. Go ahead.
Now we said at the same time.
Look. You're entitled to that opinion.
Hey man, we gotta clip that one. In my opinion, you was trash. We both said the same time.
Look, you're entitled, but Kiss has a valid point.
And Kiss your friend. Y'all was close.
So why didn't you adjust?
Hey man, that's your drinking partner.
Why did
when you used to be the liquor store mascot? When you was the liquor store mascot, man, that was your partner, man. Y'all used to get toasted.
She's still my partner, and no, we didn't. Like, no, we didn't. We were friends beyond drinking. What are you talking about?
That's what I remember. Two
drunk buddies. She said, "Don't make the birthday boy cry."
Damn, Kiss, about to
Because
cry
you know
now.
he will. Because you know he will. You know, man, my day already started off bad, and now Trey said I'm trash.
You know what, Trey? You know what? Shout out to the #1 sports broadcast in Atlanta, man. The sports podcast.
That dude. Because he flustered. He flustered.
Yeah, man. Stop messing with me, man. You trash ass Madden player.
Hey man, it's all good, man. It's all good. Like, I was just better than you in Madden, but hey, it was a bunch of people that was better than me, so it's all good.
Oh my God, get on it now. Let's play now.
Dog, I haven't played Madden. I can't even beat my 13.
Well, why don't you adjust, Trey?
I don't play video games anymore. I spend my time in doing things that I feel like can help elevate me at this point.
Okay, well, video game help keep your mind.
I'm sorry.
Keep your mind going. I'm sorry.
Like going to get something to eat. It will elevate me. You know what I'm saying? About to go pick my kids up in a little bit and go. Look, Kiss said, y'all are hilarious. Great show. Enjoy your day, Light Bright.
Yes, man.
she Light Bright.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember it was a game called Light Bright? You ever had that game?
Hey man, listen, y'all. I'm about to tell y'all. Our podcast is about to go through the roof even more. And I'm gonna tell y'all why.
Why?
Cause Be Rich is officially about to be in style. Be Rich and brothers like Be Rich about to be in style. Boy, Billy Gang Kush. Oh, he popping it off for Be Rich and the rest of the fellas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
what I'm saying? Hey,
y'all don't know, man.
Hey, look, you know you had a sold out show Friday night.
Nah.
Yeah, man. It was all over social media. Everybody been celebrating. ATL Top 20 was putting it out, man. He had a sold out show. One of the few right as we're talking about, there are no male rappers from the city of Atlanta popping. Man, he steadily chugging along and knocking doors down, man. So I think he possibly looks like he's gonna be the next one that pop out male wise from the city of Atlanta,
He
man. So
definitely gonna be.
shout out to him, man. But look, through him, he gonna bust the door down for Be Rich. And through Be Rich, the podcast will elevate. We'll elevate, man. We'll elevate.
Gonna go up. It's gonna go up.
We'll elevate. But look, man, I know it's your birthday. I know you want to get out there and have some fun. Shout out to everybody. And Kiss said, please change that damn battery.
I feel Kiss. I don't know. Kiss is like is hooked up to wires, man. So when I took it off, I'm like, well, damn, it don't have no battery, but I think it's like a backup battery. So I'm gonna figure it out. I may just cut the whole thing off.
You're gonna have to, because we can't keep having this on the podcast, okay?
Yeah.
But please don't cut it off, because you know what I'm saying? Because when we're on the podcast and I'm out here giving these hot fire takes, we don't want to set nothing on fire. Hey, but look, we finna get up out of here. We appreciate y'all rocking with Atlanta's #1 sports podcast, The Waterboy Show, the #1 sports podcast in the city of Atlanta. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for coming out like y'all do on every Monday. This is my partner Kiss, first time coming through the show.
Thank you, Kiss.
We appreciate her. We appreciate everybody else. Whether you checked in on Twitter, whether you checked in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. We stream everywhere at one time. So shout out to each and every one of you. Man, make sure y'all, if you see Be Rich out in the street, show Be Rich love. Give him a battery for his damn smoke detector so we can get past that.
I knew that was coming.
Hey, for everybody listening to the audio, we appreciate you locking in with us. And always remember, the Waterboy Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us, man.
Yes.
Atlanta University, man. Stay loyal. Stay Atlanta. On behalf of myself, Trey, and my partner whose birthday it is, Be Rich, the Waterboy Show, we are out. Well,